Hey everybody, and welcome back to ELEX Part 21? Part 21, I think? Maybe? You know, do tips, tricks, guides, walkthroughs, speedruns, 100% trophies, or achievements. I play games for fun with the sole goal in mind to invade your phones and homes on your big screens, little screens, and all screens in between. See with a black blast from the past. A wave of nostalgia as we will take a ride down the lazy river called life. It's an angry dog. It is not a dog, it is a tame jackal. Take a stroll down to the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s when we go over to a buddy's place after school or work, where you drop your pack, you drop your gear, you drop your butt in a chair or anywhere. It doesn't matter because we're here to play good games, we're here to play bad games. More importantly, we're just here to hang out. Because life can kind of kick you when you're down sometimes. When you get older, it's harder to hook up with family and friends to do kind of couch co-op stuff. So I'm hoping you put these videos on in the background while you're doing something. And at least for the next 2.5 hours, 3 hours. No, not that long. Hour and a half, 2 hours. Probably don't do 3-hour videos as much anymore. But we'll be buddies, friends, pals. So thank you for joining me. I want to give a special thank you to all my subscribers, because if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be doing these videos, especially at the frequency in which I do them. And, I promise y'all that as long as I have a single subscriber, I'll keep doing these videos. Ain't slowing down this train. You drive by Rubneck Beers, howdy. Stay a while and listen. Alright, I also have to do like playlists, don't I? Like organized playlists. Might make it easier to watch my videos. I don't know. I haven't really tried. Man, this is a busy intersection. Also, we got in trouble last video. We got caught fighting, and then I finally saw what the penalty was. It was like 50 ELEX for murdering someone. So that one skill that lowers the penalties, I definitely don't think it's worth it. I'm just getting everything set up real quick, folks. I did that in reverse order. That was not good. Alright. Where are we at? What we doing? Best companion arcs. Eats people's brains. Also has a flamethrower, you came to find out. Didn't I have a mission from someone to do something? Oh, I did it last. That's right. The whole Trevor situation. I guess now we gotta deal with Nasty Girl. See what's up with that.
I'm ready to go.
Okay, I'll see you outside, in front of the city.
Oh, these things.
So, friend, as you can see, that area over there is infested by large, ugly creatures with a taste for human flesh. What you have to do now is simple. Go there and kill them. Think you can handle that?
Yeah, I can handle that.
Okay, so stop talking about it and make it happen.
No! No, the experience is mine! Mine, I tell you. I don't like it when they steal my experience. I know it's Did the music carry over through the save? That's kind of interesting. I know I'm being nitpicky with that, but really I do not like to do that.
Don't do that again.
Oh. What you...
Alright, let's see if we can save here. I'm going to go a bit of a roundabout way because I don't want their help. I want the experience all for myself. You still hit really hard, so... You gotta be careful. That was it? I could see why you don't want to try and get her at a low level then. Because, to be fair, that would be... I think it's still even dangerous for me to do it on that level, what, 20? Where are we? I don't think I've explored over here, have I? Have I been over there? I think I have. Can I pickpocket? Get some of that ELEX. Golfling. Alright, well, yeah, where is that one? Haggler might be good, but increase his charisma. Where was it? What are you doing, computer? Why are you switching to mouse and keyboard? Let's do that. Alright. I do need to clean out some of this stuff, though.
Did I pass your test?
That's a start. Come and see me when you've recovered. Maybe Tavar does have a use for you. We'll soon find out.
And you just leave me out here. How rude. And companionless. Alright. I guess we're going solo for a bit.
And here you are, back again. Ready to go?
I'm ready. What is it about?
I'll show you when we're there.
We? Is this just the two of us?
Does
Just
that scare you?
the
Are you
two
scared
of
of a
us.
challenge?
You and
Come on, we'll take care of this alone. Come on, let's get this job done.
Oh, okay. This adds a bit more.
There he is. terror of our
Corazon.
runners. We've sent several teams to find him and kill him.
Well, first you get rid of the little guys.
Obviously, they lost.
Yeah, most of our guys just run from it. Piss ants. What makes him so dangerous isn't just his strength, it's how clever he is when fighting. So be careful, and give him everything you've got.
You want to go down there now?
I
Yeah.
don't know if I'm ready for this
We
one.
go down there together, we fight together, we stick together. Let's see.
I don't think I can tackle this one. He will one-shot me. And I don't have the combat
if you've got
skills.
the legs. That fucking brute is looking for trouble.
Oh! He shoots fire. Why is he shooting fire? Stop shooting fire! Ah! Why didn't he run up? Don't run at him.
That fucking brute is looking for trouble.
Oh. We can make this work. I think she's causing bleed. This is gonna be slow. Wow. Okay, this shotgun is pretty darn good.
Don't leave me hanging again, okay?
Don't sleep on this shotgun. Because I think he has a resistance to maybe the laser. I was using it mostly for the knockback. Should I be going shotgun?
El Colisado. That thing was killing our runners.
Why couldn't they take care of it?
You sound like William. Runners might be expendable, but we can't make a profit without them. Fucking William. If it's not shards lying on the sand, he can't understand the true worth of it.
Everything okay with us?
Yeah, whatever. Let's get on with it.
Everything okay?
Yeah, whatever. Let's get on with it.
Why didn't we bring more men?
We didn't need them,
That thing could have killed both of us.
but it didn't. So, here we are.
Is killing creatures all we're going to do?
There are more challenges out there. We'll find them.
We make a good team.
You are talking about profit here, right? Because challenge and profit is all I'm looking for.
Yep.
But, okay. If you find me a good enough challenge, something to really shake shit up, I'll think about it.
How about taking the fight to the Albelexiters in Zakor? Would that be a big enough challenge?
Fight the leader of the Albs? Well, that certainly is a challenge. It's also suicide without a plan. But if you come to me with a plan, sure, why not? Fuck it, let's destroy the Albs, just the two of us.
I don't think I've been down here before. Okay. I think we're at a point now where I need to go to... What is it? He's got a rocket launcher, huh?
Do you really think I can't see you?
I want that gem. How do I get that gem? I could try and murder the bodyguards. I don't think it would end well. Sleep until morning. That should get her back here. And we'll see what the next thing is. Like, is she a companion now, or part companion? Honestly, I have only 2 more areas. I mean, I still haven't explored every nook and cranny that I would like to explore here, but I only have 2 more areas to do. Ignadon, which I think I should go there, and then I'll go to Abessa. That way I can become a cleric first. Alright, this is to join a faction. I have no idea what that is. Boss is dead. Alright, we'll wait for you to get back. Let's look at doing some selling real quick. I got all this crafting stuff I can probably sell a good bit.
All right.
You. I have been trying to hold off selling a lot of stuff. Save the old coins. You can use those. Actually, you know what? No, that's not. That's not good.
No, the boss would never let that happen.
Whatever he thinks.
All right, let's go grab a companion and we'll get back to her.
Free?
I don't want to clear this out first. I know I got the missile quest for the Duke to do. I'm holding off doing on like the main quest stuff until I level up completely. We're at an almost really good spot. Why does... looking for a new challenge. Alright, I guess let's do it. Let's see what we can do.
You bought me the goods. I mean, that's why you're talking to me, right? You have the goods. Where are the goods?
What goods?
Want? Goods! Goods! What the hell is what I want? How am I supposed to T-R-A-D-E trade without goods?
You're a traitor.
I was. Because you know what a trader needs? Goods!
Goods!
Failure breeds failure. You remember the rules. Failure deserves death.
Death? What the fuck? I'm just trying to do business here.
Arx is that one friend you have. You know who I'm talking about.
You don't have any goods.
That's what he's been
No,
saying.
It was a total fuck up. The caravan that was bringing them went straight through Ripper country in the middle of breeding season. Guess how that good idea went. The men are dead, but the goods are sitting out there just waiting to be picked up. Unless some outlaw's taken them back to the fort already. Fuck it. This was supposed to be my payday. But if you help me, it still could be. And in return, I can get you into the Horde. How about that?
I've already been to the Horde.
Then you want shards. I can sort that out if you get me the goods.
Where can I find these goods?
Head northwest, then follow the road west from there, and you'll find them for sure.
I'll find your goods.
Yeah, that's it, that's it. Finally, a break. Right.
Alright, so now I do the wonderful job of going around Hort, getting whatever quests I can get, and following through with them.
Got it.
While I steal people's Elexit. So this is going to be a bit of a slower paced one. I didn't know that double shotgun. If you upgrade the double shotgun, what is it at? 2 or 3? What I upgraded to? It's level 2. Sure, if I upgraded this plasma rifle to level 2, it'd be comparable.
No, I better not.
Thought he'd say he'd have like a quest for me or something.
Carry.
Alright, let's check this place out. We didn't really do it last time we were here. Water, beer, energy bar. Wish you could buy liquor off of it. Because the liquor is used to make those potions I've used to bump my stats up.
Are you sneaking around?
No,
You can't steal here and get away with it.
sure I can. I just did. Now I'm running. Because you guys will forget. Aggro range. Robots. Robots. Alright, so that's the mess hall. Now, can I destroy this thing and not get in trouble? They're like the rats, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that robot did not give 2 squirts. He said, inferior. Cleaning robots are inferior. Guard robots inferior. Acolyte.
Not now. Yeah, the leaders there are such
Martha.
fanatics.
Martha. Why'd you say that name? References. That's what you come here for, folks.
What are you up to?
Nothing. What are you up to?
They only care about shards. You know that.
Where did they pick you up? You look like you've walked through the whole Alb War to get here. Here, take this. It looks like you could use it. Just don't tell anyone, all right?
They waste resources on enemies and cowards. No wonder they're losing.
All the free people must work
Why am I an enemy
Do
and
you
or
think
coward
you can
arts?
achieve that with stew?
Thanks. The food is appreciated.
Manners, too. I hope you stick around. From now on, though, you'll have to fit in with the daily rations. Once a day, in the refectory. It might not be tasty, but it'll keep you alive. The daily rations are free for our happy family of clerics. Everyone else has to pay.
How long have you been in charge of the refectory?
I was assigned here when the last food technician sent 12 men to the infirmary.
Ooh.
It wasn't my first choice, but the job came with a promotion, a safe posting, and a complete absence of rippers.
Why did you join the clerics?
You mean, why am I still not living on the border of Tavar, waiting for outlaws to kill me,
Fair
burn my
enough.
home, and steal everything I own? And that's if you survive the Alds, the local wildlife, the mutants, and yes, the cleric raiding parties. It was join a faction and stay alive. Glory to
Staying alive.
Kalan.
Staying alive.
Yes, there are some issues. Some of our order are a bit strict to the point of being an asshole, and the food sucks, but at least we're not murderous outlaws.
Ugh. Why is the food so bad?
Ignadon's rocky soil isn't the best for growing things. So, we have to supplement with manufactured substitutes.
Ugh.
Nutritionally balanced, designed for body, and a balanced metabolism. They sort of forgot the flavor.
Like power bars. Oh god, power bars, man. When's the last time I had a power bar?
I can give you some food for my supplies.
I take that offer of help. But you're right. Maybe supplementing our supplies is a good idea. I know some people on the outside who haven't joined the faction. They could trade with us. Yeah, that would help them and us.
Why haven't you started trading already?
Because I want this done diplomatically. To organize something we can keep going in the future. That means finding someone who understands the people out there as well as those in here. Do you think that's you?
Where are the people you want to trade with?
They've set up a makeshift camp southwest of Fort. Find our outpost out there and go north. You'll find them there. See what they need, and if we can make this a long-term arrangement, right? That will make a real difference.
I can negotiate the food supplies for you.
This will take tact. I don't want guns waved around. There's to be no bloodshed. But if you really want to make a difference and help us start working together, then
That's not really my
I'm
strong
prepared
suit.
to trust
I have
you.
0 charisma.
They put together survival packs with fresh meat in them. They're hunters, you see.
Yeah,
If
20.
you could get me 20 of those packs, anything we can get to supplement what the
I ain't got
foreign
the
units bring
Nuyen
has
chummer.
to be a help. So
Oh, we need a Shadowrun game like this.
make an ongoing arrangement.
Piranha Bytes, or whoever, make it happen. Shadowrun game, like this.
Do you have some food for me?
I can understand that you're hungry, but you will have to wait 24 hours for another serving. That's the way it goes.
Damn, even the Marine Corps wasn't that harsh. We got 3, meals a day. You had to get your ass up or down to the chow hall, depending upon where you are on the base, but you got that I would want. Could go haggle. I heard there's some bugs with haggle. Like it lowers the cost of an item so much that you can't buy it anymore. Because it like removes it from the list, but haggle might not be bad. Speak to Wolf. Here's some stuff. How did I not pick this up last time I was here? I was here to kill Stormson. So yeah, normally the faction I probably would join would be Berserkers just because I like fantasy stuff and I like magic. But I'm trying to go against my normal inclination. And I'll go Clerics. They seem to opposite, plus the Outlaws' skills here are garbage. Salvage weapon parts. Why? When you can just buy the parts you need to create ammunition. Might be helpful, but ammunition's cheap. Increase effect and duration of stims, that's probably pretty good. To upgrade all weapons at a workbench, that's probably pretty good. Sorry, got a text. No, why? Phone. Phone is spazzing out. Arrgh. Ah, yee. Alright, chem capacity. I mean, that's probably useful, right? Because it's number of stems that can be used, so you can like stem stack. But most of these, you can either get recipes already, or you can buy them. Whereas these two have unique stuff to them. Spirit Wolf spell. That's why I'm waiting so long to join a faction too. Otherwise, I would have joined one long ago. But I want to do a video where I show all the Berserker spells.
Whoa, 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 watch yourself there. It's not safe around here. Trust me, you gotta watch your step. Otherwise, you'll end up squashed flatter than an owl's conscience. Just be careful, all right?
You think I should be afraid of a few rocks?
Yes, those rocks weigh a hell of a lot. Meaning if they fall, there won't be a hell of a lot left of you. But don't let me keep you with all my chatter.
All my
I've
chatter.
gotta get back at it.
Chatter.
I'm reckoning you're not that into ore extraction techniques anyway.
You're mistaken.
I am?
I can't sleep at night for my excitement over electrolysis and carbon monoxide reactions.
Ha! Yeah. Yet weirdly, when I start talking about that stuff in bars, I put people to sleep. Here, take this. Always good to meet a fellow enthusiast. I found that out in the crater.
Thank you.
Nice piece, isn't
You're
it?
my new friend, Wolf.
Hope you like it.
What are you doing out here?
Here, we are the farmers of industry. While there are those who tend the land to grow food, we feed industry. There's not a drone, fighting machine, or regulation hair clip that's not made of the metal we mine here.
Metal hair clips.
Why don't you just have the machines work for you?
They claim it's too tricky for robots. I think it's just too tricky for the programmers. They assumed mining was easy, and so...
Okay, that's a
flat
valid point.
robots proved them wrong. Well, producing enough for the front line is the Hort's first priority. Besides, there's more to mining than boring and smashing. Not that the people they send here are always better than machines. Cross a suggester and there's a good chance you'll get sent here to try and mine out rock after someone...
Boring is boring.
But maybe you're not a prisoner sent here by a suggester.
Do you need something doing here? I love it.
Do you need something doing here?
Maybe, but outsiders don't usually work out well here. Listen, don't get me wrong. You came from outside and I'm still talking to you. That should be enough to make it clear I don't have anything against you, but, you know, this work is tricky. That said, maybe I can think of a way for you to earn some shards, if you're willing.
Let's do go around, get tricky. Oh, power bars. Man, boot camp, we would get rewarded if we did a good job. They would feed us power bars, and it was like cigarettes in prison kind of thing.
Who are you hiding from?
No one. I'm just taking your money.
What do you want doing?
It's a bit of an ask.
Short story. Wasn't interesting. I'm sorry.
For getting it done. You see,
I've got more
I
interesting.
want Eli to disappear. He's a prisoner here, and he's a threat to the community. And now
Short stories, though. They're always short. Boot camp. You can't have a long story in boot camp, really.
And I am telling you, the guy is a ticking time bomb. That can only end badly.
Want me to kill him?
Why do you think he's dangerous?
I saw it in his eyes.
Look at those eyes.
Blank hate there.
Michael Myers.
I don't care how strong those suggesters
I looked
think they
into his
are.
eyes and I
It's
saw nothing.
hardwired into him. They ain't gonna erase
Evil.
that suggestion. He is going to blow, and they will have put a weapon in his hand when he does. He needs to be taken care of before he kills people we do need.
Got it. Kill him.
Why can't you just leave Eli to the suggesters?
I want to become
Can be
a
successful.
cleric.
I've
Then
seen
I'll
other
do
people
a Bessa.
turn up here like drones after being given the treatment, but it's not 100%. And taking a chance with him is taking a chance.
Or
with
Dome
people's
City, not a
lives.
Bessa. Bessa's
How
a
is that
region,
fair
right?
gamble? Besides, I don't want him hanging around here as a cleric. No, someone needs to get Eli out of that place and through the Hort's
Eli.
gate. Then someone can kill him outside the Hort and no one would know. They'd all assume he'd escaped.
And you want me to do that?
I know it's a lot to ask, but, well, yes. It's your choice. I'm sorry to put you in this position, but the words have been said. Now you have to choose if you'll help me. I've put my trust in you. Watch yourself around.
Yep, I'll help you. Man, this place is big. I think this is the biggest. This is the biggest area. Outlaw is like Thunder Bluff.
Where do you think you're going?
What is this area?
You are here at the Chamber, the Palace of Sinners. Break the commandments of Kalan and Ignadon, and the Chamber will welcome you. Can you walk in and look around? Well, as it happens, you can. Reinhold recently ordered that everyone can enter to see with their own eyes what we do with heretics. So go and
Heretics.
look around. If anything will back the
Ticks.
power of temptation, it's what you'll see in there. Move along.
When I was a child, living up in Massachusetts, I think, I ended up getting a tick in my ear.
No.
I don't want to take that because I don't know if that's part of a mission or not.
The dam in Abessa has been recaptured
Who's
from
that?
the Alps and is
Taking
in
it.
the hands of Kalan. Faith is pure.
Are you sneaking around?
Oh, found me. Ah, no. Reload. Save scum. All right, won't do that yet.
The dam in Abessa has been recaptured from the Alps and is in the hands.
Oh yeah, because I did that. I did it. I did a thing. All right. Propaganda. Robots. Oh, there's Eli. Found that Eli guy. Is this another entrance? Where's this pop me out at? Something's going on up here.
I can't let you get away with that.
I mean, you can. Why didn't it work? Damn it. Alright, we're at this point in my gameplay where I'm gonna have to...
No, no, no. Not me.
Damn.
What are you doing?
I won't. Sin. No, please. Today. No. Not yet. Kalan will save me.
Why was I not able to pickpocket that? Usually...
No, no,
Got it.
not me. I won't. Kalan will save me. day. Her father? No. No. Not yet. I came. Callahan will save me.
Got it.
Okay, so pickpocketing has something to do with like distance from them.
What is it you want? It's prayer time, so make it quick.
What is this place?
Here, we bring peace and honor to those who refuse Kalan. For only an honorable death can bring salvation. Only an honorable death can purify a tainted soul. And so, I bring honor to the souls who break Kalan's commandments.
Death in battle is an honor, so why give honor to failures?
It is the will of Kalan. That is enough.
It is the wail of Kalan.
Lead me.
Lead him to his prayer. Something up there. He says it. Is that a window? Yeah, I don't think I can get up there. For some reason, Nasty wants to go up there. Robots. Robots. Now let's talk to Eli.
Those self-righteous bastards. They should
He's
all
an outlaw.
rot. Every last one of them. Can't you see the truth about them? And you. What about you? Don't tell me you're planning on joining those lunatics. You can't be that stupid. Just get me the fuck out of here, will you? These bastards have got no right to keep me here.
You're obviously not here willingly.
No shit. I was kidnapped so they could try and brainwash me into joining this cult. But they won't get me so easily.
How did you end up here?
They said we attacked one of their outposts. Total bullshit. What do they think I am, suicidal? Anyway, they wouldn't listen. They dragged me here and tried to brainwash me. But their bullshit didn't take. I remembered everything. And so instead of setting me free, they dropped me down here.
Where are you from?
Tavar. A bunch of these assholes came over the border. These idiots I was with were too busy fighting among themselves to see the clerics creeping up on us. They ambushed us out there and then dragged us to Ignadon after we'd been wounded.
But you do have a plan.
Plan? I don't have a plan. Not yet. I just know I have to get out of here. I won't let them turn me into some mindless slave.
And you expect me to help you?
Expect? I don't expect anything. But I hope you can see what these clerics say about free people is bullshit. They don't care about freedom. They want to brainwash you. So, will you help me?
I don't know why the clerics would want this pathetic waste of skin, or why we should help him.
I've got no reason to help you.
Yeah, you say that now. Wait until they try to do to you what they've done to me. Then you'll be asking me for help. Come back when you've reconsidered.
So, about your escape. You must have some ideas.
First thing, It can't be my escape. I want my friend to get out of here too. I gotta get my friend Wolf out of here somehow. Only problem is, he's already one of them. He thinks he's a fucking cleric. I've spoken to him. He doesn't remember a damn thing about me. Or where he came from. That's not your problem, I suppose. I can handle that if you give me a weapon and a disguise. Get me that, and we can move forward from there. But hurry. I don't know how long I can hold out against the Suggestors. 2 days, and they might take my mind.
Is there any equipment you need to help your escape?
Well, my axe will be useful. I'll bet it's being stored in the house of the Suggestors. They store anything they confiscate in there. It's bound to be guarded, though, so be careful. And if you can get me some clothing from the merchants in the miners' quarter, that should help me get out without being noticed. I can't escape in this clothing. But when you get the stuff, bring it all together, okay? This cell doesn't give me a chance to hide anything from the eyes of the clerics, okay?
Wolf wants to see you dead.
Of course he does. He's been brainwashed. He thinks he's a cleric now. Poor bastard.
Alright, so I got a new quest, right? That's yeah. Well, let's try and help him along as far as possible, and then we'll see about diddly-erdling him. Till then, let's kind of go into this blindish and all this. I don't know how to get Nasty Roll on my team, but
The dam in Abessa has been recaptured from the Alps and is in the hands of Kalan. Faith is pure. Faith. And so, another stray comes to seek safety in the arms of Kalan. Welcome to the Horde, the stronghold of the clerics. Your presence here can only mean that Kalan's light shines upon you. Open yourself to this opportunity. Give yourself over to the teachings of Kalan.
I will.
Your dedication will be rewarded. Kalan sees all. Act in his name, and he will strike down your enemies.
Tell me more about Kalan.
Before the comet burned the face of Magalan, the prophet Arvid foresaw the danger. He received the teachings of Kalan in whispers, and tried to warn the people of Magalan of the horror that was to come. They must reject the distractions of the world and give themselves over to the pursuit of knowledge. Each must seek the purity of knowledge. Each must seek out the strongest, the fittest, the brightest. And so, Kalan came to the people and promised if they did this, if they worked together to follow the path to the infinite skies, then he would save them from the horror that was to come. But they would not listen. And so, the comet destroyed the civilization that was here on Magalan. Now, if we are to survive the dangers that are yet to come, we must listen to the words of Kalan and hear his wisdom. Only the pure will be taken up into the infinite skies. Only under the infinite skies will we truly see all. We must trust in Kalan.
Where is Kalan supposed to take you?
Up to the infinite skies, to where knowledge counts above all. There, we will truly see the universe as it is. The path to enlightenment is difficult, and only those who are worthy will receive Kalan's blessing. Look inside yourself and take my words to heart. May they be a guide in the times to come.
Who are you?
I am Oswald.
The great and powerful
When you found me,
Oswald.
I was just a wretched pile of misery.
The Wizard of
Defiance to who I can be.
Ignadon.
Raina built me up, gave
Oh, Rainer.
purpose
We
to
keep
my
hearing
life.
Rainer. We don't know where he's at, though.
I'm spreading the teachings that saved me from destroying myself, in hope that those words can be the salvation of others, that they can save all of Magaland. So I invite you to stay here and contemplate with us, brother. Kalan, all who have fair fruit.
Alright. We are making our way around this map. Rats and rat-like equivalents. Beep bop boop.
You didn't come here to pray, did you?
Eh?
I can spot the devout. And you don't look like you're here to ask for divine assistance. Am I right?
You're wrong. I'm here for Kalan.
Really? Well, you wouldn't be the first person who didn't want to see the truth about themselves. You know, there is a reason why I wanted to talk to you. For all the thirst for knowledge in this place, people can be a little focused. They want logic, straight answers. They forbid anyone from looking deeper into things. And that's crazy. I mean, knowledge is wisdom. Wisdom brings you closer to Kalan. So what's wrong with getting some answers? Which brings me to you. I'm betting you have answers, and I'm betting you're the curious type.
Does Kalan approve of betting?
Yes. No. Who knows? I mean, some of those texts are hard to work out. Unless you just believe what people say they mean. But then I guess that's why I keep getting in trouble. So, are you going to help me? Yeah?
Okay, so she'll teach me this stuff. Part of me wants to do that. That'll bump up my charisma by 2.
You're not very good at sneaking.
Not a good idea. I made a mistake. Now I have to...
Carry Kalan in your heart.
Alright.
Let yourselves be his
Now I have to live with it. Oh, there's a teleporter up here. Okay.
Got it.
Any asshole caught stealing will be sent to the suggesters.
Why do you assume everyone wants to steal from you?
I have my reasons. And I have to look after my stocks. We're low on resources here. I can't go wasting them on thieves. And sure, it would be great if every acolyte could get the armor we make for paladins, but my supplies are limited. Only those who have acquired that rank can get that reward. Right you are.
That's better than what I have, huh? Regent Sword 2, huh? cathedral.
And so, their words echoed in greatness and went nowhere. The clerics spend too much time on insignificancies like that building. That is why the elves left them.
Alt, state your business. Only officially authorized personnel may enter. The archives are sacred stores of knowledge. Our faith preserves us, and we preserve the wisdom of our ancestors.
What wisdom?
The scriptures, the writings, the texts, the foundation of our faith, and old-world manuals that support our technology. Here the worthy study. Here the worthy learn. And unless you're worthy, you aren't coming in.
Forget it. I was about to go anyway.
Then don't let me keep you. Kalan bless your path.
What are you studying?
Everything that brings us closer to our goal.
What does that mean?
It means passing Kalan's tests. Kalan only takes those who are pure, and so to preach his words, we must be the purest of all. And knowledge, facts, interpretation, and analysis are the purest form of all devotion. And science is the purest of all the forms of study. It brings clarity to the mind. To achieve purity of the soul, we must understand ourselves. The berserkers and the outlaws will never have the discipline for that. They live in the moment. We have committed ourselves to the future. May Kalan open the infinite skies for us all.
Do you also study the old world?
Of course. If we repeat the mistakes of our ancestors, it could lead to another catastrophe.
Or an
That is
apostrophe.
one of the reasons why we only task those with the
But not an
strongest
epiphany.
wills to study. Who knows what corrupting influences these artifacts could have?
Where do you get the material to study?
It takes persistence and luck. We send out our reclamation squads to search old world ruins. First, the selected area has to be pacified. As soon as that is done, we begin salvaging the valuable pieces and bringing them here.
How can I get on a reclamation squad?
You can't. We have specialists for that work. Trust me, you wouldn't want to.
You should.
I'm thinking it might be better to have Falk with us. Just because he might be able to give us a little bit more insight into things. Even though he's a robot, we learned he's a robot.
That building is an incredible feat of engineering. We clerics certainly know how to make science practical.
Got it.
Alright, does that mean I can't go down there? Or...
So, here's the wanderer I have heard about. You've heard of me. I know everything that happens here. So much so that some have taken to calling me the Eye of Kalan. I am Reinhold, Judicator. I stand watch for all those in the Hort. And the Hort stands as the guardian for all of Magalan. Such a duty requires vigilance. It means I must ask of everyone who comes here, are you friend or foe? Do you come here to gain the blessings of the clerics, or to oppose us? Why should I join you? Because we can show you the path to salvation, for yourself and for all of Magalan. The Prophet Arvid helped preserve the knowledge of the past, and set us on a course to use it to build a future. You can be a part of that future. You can find your true purpose amongst our ranks.
Yes, I want to become a cleric.
Then Kalan will welcome you. Good. I can see potential in you. Let us hope that this potential can be realized. May your time in the Horde be peaceful and productive.
Tell me about the other Judicators.
Judicator Johann fell on the battlefield. His is the highest honor. May Kalan have mercy on his soul. Judicator Ulbricht is responsible for the defense of Idan and all operations outside its borders. His is the grave duty of overseeing the war against the Owls. If you have any intelligence that might help him in his duties, you will find him in the upper halls of the cathedral.
Tell me more about the clerics.
What would you like to know?
Where did you get your technological knowledge?
Arvid himself left behind this knowledge. The gathering of old world knowledge, and the order to further it, was his greatest gift to all who have followed him. It has given us the machines that allow our way of life to continue. It has given us the technology we need to be ready for the next challenge we face. So, as you see, science and religion do not have to be mutually exclusive.
Tell me how promotion works within the Horde.
People who are new to our ranks are welcomed as an acolyte. Acolytes can learn the art of suggestion, train and learn the fundamentals of our way of life. The same applies for our legates and paladins. Each new rank brings new advantages, obligations, and privileges such as equipment.
Why would I want to become a cleric?
Because we're the last bastion against the Owls. Our strength, our faith, and our technology are the only things that can stop them. Where the outlaws profit and the berserkers roll in the dirt, we have knowledge. The knowledge to make the world into what it once was, and much more. Join us, and you can participate in our knowledge, faith, and our technology.
So, who are you? The welcoming committee?
I am a Judicator. I oversee everything in the Horde, from punishment to initiation.
Explain the rules of the Horde to me.
Well, Kalan's commandments are simple and fair. They are rules to be found in many places, but to us, they are sacred. Theft, physical assault, murder, the dealing of chems are all punishable offenses. You may face a fine, re-education, or for the worst offenders, execution. And of course, your soul will pay the price. Stay with us, and you will learn of Kalan and his ways. Abide by the words of the great prophet Arvid.
Alright, we're gonna
and you will
bust
open
his
your
shell
way
up here.
to eternity.
Eternity. Check. So, you decide who becomes a cleric and who doesn't.
Correct. Initiates are only allowed to join us when I decide they are worthy. And should they complete the tasks that are given to them, then I would welcome them into our community. And every acolyte that joins us can then begin on the path of enlightenment to gain promotion here.
I'm not sure.
Each man must choose his own path. I could use the help of someone who hasn't had time to establish themselves here. Someone with a more objective viewpoint. We've recently had to deal with the sad deaths of some of the faithful who wandered right into the arms of a chem.
I don't want to commit yet.
Every one of us suffers temptation.
I'm going to do all the quests I can
All
first,
must
and then I'll commit.
prevail against it. But those who deal in misery, who exploit the weakness of others, they are a problem that must be eliminated. Complete this task, and you will open the door to becoming a cleric, a true warrior for Kalan.
Is chem dealing a big problem here in the Hort?
I had thought we were free of their vile product. But it seems we do have something of a problem. A large reward has been offered to anyone able to bring them to justice. That should prevent this from becoming a bigger problem. If you think you can find these dealers, I would welcome your insight.
It is interesting that in a faction that focuses on data, its people are seeking an escape through chems.
The tired, the weak-minded, the vulnerable are being preyed upon.
God damn, that AC's blowing.
These animals are
Doing a Marilyn
adept at
Monroe.
spotting those who are susceptible.
That was remarkable.
So, you think you are responsible for holding back the Alps?
That is the task of the clerics now. Personally, I oversee the defense of the Hort. It is Judicator Ulbricht who is overseeing the war against the Alps. Not a task that I envy him. But then at least his work is black and white. There are Albs and there are clerics. While I must decide which category these separatists belong in. Visitors, vagrants, travelers, and enigmas, they are all part of my responsibility. Yes?
Do you have any leads on where they...
Well, I had given Dietrich the task of investigating them, but he doesn't seem to have had much luck so far. You should check what leads he has. To my knowledge, he had slimmed the investigation down to 3 suspects. You should start with them.
Did Dietrich say why he suspected these 3?
Dietrich said his investigation had eliminated everyone apart from Oswald, Hagen, and Siegfried. He can explain his methodology to you. But as I recall, it was a simple process of rejecting anyone who lacked the requisite access and opportunity. You should speak with the guards who were on duty at the time. Try and get that information as a written report. Anecdote and memory are best not relied on in these cases.
Are there any more details you can tell me about the chem dealing?
Well, these cases are difficult. Once you... So, if... Then, good. May your time... I could use the help. But though they complete this task.
Okay. So that just leads.
The user involved, though, well, he's no longer in a position to provide us with useful information. And so we are relying on getting reports from the guards that can help us place...
That just leads us to the same point. Okay.
Let us hope this
We're not technically committed to the faction when we say we want to join the clerics.
Where can I find these guards?
Well, there's Xander. He was on duty at the main gate on the night in question. Then there is the mine guard and the factory guard. Have you been to the mine? If not, you will find it to the west, below the cathedral. The factory guards patrol to the north, by the mech production facilities.
Yeah, that was remarkable. I know.
I know the secret of Kalan.
What are you talking about?
Kalan is no god. You are worshipping an old world rocket.
What nonsense is this? Have you lost your mind? Only an outsider would believe something as ridiculous as that. If you are planning on spreading this blasphemy among our people, you will fail. No cleric would put faith in you. Our people recognize the greatness of Kalan. They know the importance of the work done in his name. And you should ask yourself who would benefit most from problems in the Horde. Who will stand between the Albs and Magalan if the clerics were to fall?
Alright, so we don't want to tell them that.
That was remarkable.
So we won't tell them that yet. Is that Nasty Girl's thing?
Alt. Stage. Forget it. Then don't allow. Alt. And
Okay, so what? We can't go down here?
I advise you to step carefully. Alt. And
I guess we can't go down there. Unless there's another way down there, like through this.
My mind is always left clear after talking to Baldur. You do live by that is right.
Got it.
Oh, Alright, maybe I shouldn't steal. This place is a bit too... tight. What about over here? Can I go over here? Can't go down, but maybe I can go up. Well, I can. No, don't sit down. I think the big problem with this place is it's too damn big.
You can steal here.
What is that? Is that like a shield? Yeah. Alright, there's really nothing to steal. Oh. I mean, he's gonna... do that then, sure. Okay.
come.
This is the guy in charge of the war against the
There
Alps,
is a
right?
place that shows the world as it is. Conflict, friendship, betrayal, and trust. Let me get a look at you. Whatever you have seen, you are free of it now. You've reached us here.
Interesting. So, you think we should wipe our memories? Surely our experiences could prove useful.
Experiences, yes. But most people come with fears and worries and guilt from their past. Here is a place to forget those things.
Thank you for your offer. I'll think about it.
You should. You have carried your own burden and that of others for too long. Here you will find others.
Do
to
they
share
just
that load.
carry portable wind machines to blow their...
They are leading the fight against the Alps. But do you really expect you can beat them with the forces you have here in the Horde?
Faith is a weapon that can achieve much. I believe in Kalan. I believe in the technology he's given us, and in the men and women who carry it. We clerics were the first of the factions to rise after the ashes of the comet, and while other alliances have come and gone, we have prevailed. So, we shall continue to do so, if it is Kalan's will that we should do so. But, if you ask me if we can hold out against the Berserkers, the Outlaws, and the Elves, then I would ask who's interested with the destruction of the Horde serve. And the answer can only be the Elves. You've seen them. The converters they build on our lands. The will of Kalan shall be made real. We will drive them, converter in the north, and from the lands of all the free people. The clerics shall prevail, and I hope that other factions can realize this in time to save themselves.
You need to find someone to unite the factions.
We must work together if we are to survive. But we must work together with Kalan to lead us all. We must find a way to persuade the other factions to agree to work with us. Then together we can destroy the Albs. I need an ambassador for this task. Someone who can take my proposals to the other factions. But to know if you're suitable for this role, I must know who you are. And I need an honest answer.
I don't know who I am now, but I was Jax, an Alp commander.
And you walk in here and confess that? Since when do Albs come to talk? Are you lying? Or are you here to kill me? Draw your weapon here, and this cathedral will be a grave to both of us.
I'm not here to kill you. I was Jax. Now, I'm trying to find out who I am.
Then, you have renounced the hybrid and joined the Free People?
I am free from ELEX. I'm exiled from the Ice Palace. I was betrayed, and now I'm being hunted by my own people.
So you are here seeking protection? To save your own skin? Or have you really escaped the ELEX and seen the life there is outside Zakor? Commander Jax, the Owl, standing here. That is not something.
Yep, that's me.
Yet, here you stand.
I was a wanderer. Now, I seek a cause.
Well, whoever you were shouldn't matter. The present counts for all, and yesterday for little. Kalan says the past is there to teach us, not judge us. Renounce your past, and you can come to Kalan in wisdom. That will take courage. And in these bleak days, courage is vital if we are to save this world. But you must have questions. Ask, and may Kalan bring you enlightenment.
Are the Alps still attacking the Horde?
It has been some time since their last major assault. But I'm sure you know that already, Commander Jackson. The attacks we've suffered took too many brave souls. Souls who would have been better improving Magalan than lining graves. The death of Judicator Johann was a particular shock. But for the price that was paid, there was one exacted, and the Albs haven't attacked us in such strength again. Well, that is my hope. They could simply be massing for a bigger assault. We've had time to retrain and regroup, but it is hardly a secret that we are short of personnel. So, if you are here working for the Elves, you will see nothing that's not known already. And we know that the Elves have used the time to entrench themselves deeper at that damned converter of theirs. Perhaps securing that was the extent of their plans, or perhaps they're just waiting for us to attack it before they strike again.
What do you know about the Alp forces? The most recent information I have is that Commander Yurik has 3 garrisons supported by fighting machines, Colossi.
Then I can only hope they haven't brought up any more reinforcements.
Will you wait for an Alb attack or strike first?
The converter has to be taken out of operation. It is the only way to free Ignadon, and the longer they sit there, the more time they have to prepare. We need to attack the converter, but it will take a major offensive, and that will cost us in lives and material.
Why have you waited so long to attack? Surely they get stronger while you're waiting.
The answer to that should be obvious when you walk around the hut. While our production lines have made up for our losses in fighting machines, they can't do the same with people. And the death of Judicator Johann has left us with another issue. The shortage of a commander with real field experience.
The heck is that?
Can you lead the attack?
No. That is far from my skill set. Logistics, defense, and interpreting Kalan's commandments are where my strengths lie. We need someone like you. An experienced commander. Someone who understands the Alps.
Arcs.
What about you? You've seen the world. You must understand something of the Alps. Will you fight with us? Soldier or commander, we need people who've seen the world.
I don't know. My memories of those times are only fragments. But I'm sure I was betrayed so someone could take my place.
No? Well, humility is an important trait in a leader. Or do you have another reason for not wanting to be considered?
If that is so important, why entrust it to someone who has just walked in through your door?
I just showed up, dude.
Do you always trust people so easily?
I trust my faith. And there is something about you that tells me you have a part to play in all that will come. Faith will show me the way. But perhaps you are intended for a different role. Will you go out as an ambassador to the free people? Speak to those who lead the other factions. Find me someone with experience. Someone independent. Someone who can lead. That in itself will give you a hand in shaping all our futures.
I will find you your experience, Commander.
Good. Then go out to the other free people. This commander will be a symbol of the need for us all to work together.
Arcs.
Be they separatist, berserker, or outlaw. Find someone with experience of leading troops in battle. Someone willing to risk themselves to stop the Alps. Someone willing to lead from the front by example.
You sound like you really believe we will find someone out there.
Faith and necessity sometimes breed hope. You should ask the leaders of the other factions if they will take on this role. If they decline, try their commanders. May Kalan and good fortune be with you.
Alright. So, again, this is going to be a very talky, slow video, because
we must find...
Kalan is no god.
So, you have learned a truth that was well hidden. And now you also know that I learned that truth and kept the secret. I would ask you to mind what you say until you can speak with Judicator Reinhold. His words will be clearer than mine. But know this. It is faith that binds the clerics together. Faith that makes the Hort the rock that has held back the Alps. Faith in knowledge.
Well, he's taking it better than the other guy. The other guy was not happy. Alright. Let's get out of here. So stealing and
got it.
Checking out stuff.
Got it.
Kalan be with you. What brings you to me? Are you here to pay your tithe?
Yes, I am here to pay my tithe.
Faith serves, Kalan honor us all. But let's get to the point. As the highest suggester, I don't have much free time, as I'm sure you understand. I've had a report that you spoke to Eli, the prisoner. If you two made any sort of agreement, then you should forget it now. If he is going to complete his re-education, his spirit must be reforged. And I am not going to let anyone get in the way of that. He must be saved from himself. You understand?
Suggestion?
The correction of those who have strayed from the path of the pure. As the High Suggester, I assist the minds and souls of the lost to return to Kalan's ways through suggestion. Kalan's will works through a skill all clerics must learn. The mind must be free from false teachings. The body pure, free of the poison of ELEX. Only then can we be at one with Kalan and his community. As a patriarch, it is my job to guide and advise. The will of Kalan clears the mind.
How do you clear someone's mind?
Through suggestion. We have developed technology.
So force persuasion.
It takes training, but it means we can bring people back to the pure path, or suggest to them that they do things that will assist us. It is an art that only the clerics understand.
Can elves do that with their mutants?
The machine components you see on some wasteland mutants? We believe those allow the Albs a measure of control over the mutants, but it is a crude form of the suggestion we practice here. Some say it is because they are strong of mind, others that it is because they have been poisoned. But I think the answer is more straightforward. Their commanders are using an extreme form of brainwashing on them already. Their minds are already being controlled.
That was well done.
Thank you.
Faith.
Get the hell out of here.
Eli's weapon. Oh, okay.
You don't leave now, don't do that again.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm not leaving.
Quit sneaking, okay?
No.
There's nothing for you here. Yes, just leave.
I'm trying.
Be on your best behavior, alright?
Alright, we have to come back here. We'll make a note. Might need to shift it to nighttime. Oh, can we steal from him now? No, we can't, because those two doofuses are still there. Alright.
You didn't... ever heard of the Prophet Arvid?
No. Should I have?
Oh, yeah. He's the founder of our order. The reason why the clerics exist.
Tell me about Arvid.
Well,
Expo
sure.
done.
Okay. Like I said, he's the founder of our order. He was born about 200 years ago, we think. And he was the first to be enlightened by Kalan. After the comet hit, it was his burden and his privilege to lead people into a new future, to save those who had survived. The first followers were here, in the Horde. They had saved technology from destruction, and Kalan showed them how that technology could be used to help all the people of Magalan. They reached out to others, but not everyone listened. You can see what became of the rest when you look to Tavar.
What did Arvid do?
He wrote the rules that have bound us here in the Horde. And our ancestors began research on how ELEX could be used for the good of all. With it, even though our community was small, we were able to defend ourselves from the malice of the godless.
All seems a bit vague.
Yes, I know. I mean, some details have been lost in time. Some believe Arvid still remains among us, although that is nonsense. Some uneducated people wanted to proclaim him a god, even during his lifetime, but he always spurned this idea. It is likely that he saw his time coming. According to the lore, grief about the unreasonableness of people tore him apart from the inside, and when he could take the pain no longer, it is said that he left the people with the words of Kalan and went into the Great Light. Scholars are still arguing to this day about what the Great Light is exactly. Some say that he rose to heaven, to Kalan. Others claim that he set forth to find the reason for the crater. But that's exactly my point. I want to know more, but only certain scholars are allowed to see the text. But there's something about Arvid, something about those early works that doesn't make sense. And I can't work out why. But will they let me in the archives to study his writings? No. I sneaked in, they threw me out. I was lucky to avoid re-education. Concentrate on what's right here, right now, they told me. It's only possible to change the future if you draw the correct conclusions from the past, they said.
So you need access to the archives?
No. Well, yeah, that would be great, but for now, I just need a book. All that I want is a copy of Arvid's teachings. There has to be a written copy, or a recorded copy somewhere. It's just not available to us out here. And that bugs me. So, do you think you can get into the archives and get it for me?
Who says I'll help you?
Nobody. But please, I need your help. I beg you. I want to understand why they won't teach us these things. I would like to give you the following, in any case, before you are on your way. I am certain that I can get something from the recordings that will be of use to all of us. Then, maybe, I'll finally understand what our purpose is.
Why is this book so secret?
Because
Once again, we found the world's busiest intersection.
They say we are missing the necessary vision to understand his divine message. But I would like to learn that for myself instead of having it spoon-fed to me. Maybe it's nothing, but I can't let it go.
What can you tell me about the archives?
It's a store of knowledge from before the comet hit, and it is where all information found in the rest of the world is brought. Our archivists are attempting to glean all sorts of information from the scraps of data we were able to retrieve from outside the Horde. The work is very time-intensive, so the archivists don't like it at all when people interrupt their work. So, they will have you thrown out if you manage to get into the archives.
Yeah, we know that.
I will get you the book from the archives.
Thank you. This is one mystery I can't wait to solve.
Any suggestions for how I get into the archives?
I've been thinking about that, and there are 3 ways. You could watch to see when Carl, the guard on the archives, leaves his post. That might take a few hours, and I personally have never seen him leave his post. But hey, he has to move at some point, doesn't he? Or you could access the security console and put your name on the access list. But The simplest and most obvious solution is for you to join the clerics.
Alright. Another quest. Good. We are catching them all. We'll go that way in a second. Let's see what's over here. I think I saw the armory. Somewhere over here. What is this place?
Get out of here!
Armor master.
I said get out! That's it. Get out of here. Right you are.
Can I go back here? Oh, this is this area. We've been here before.
Efficient, successful. The clerics have achieved great things with the technology that was entrusted to them. Who knows what they can achieve in the years to come?
Hey, you! I need an adjustable wrench and a set of retaining rings. And, if you are up for it, bring me a weapons-grade ELEX battery, a pressurized air intake valve, and what was the last?
I'll get the things you need.
Wait a second. There is still something missing. Let me think now. Damn it, it was right here. I had it a moment ago.
Do you want my help?
Quiet. Oh, damn it, that's my line of concentration gone. You know how hard it is to get a moment's peace to think in this place? Damn it, what the hell was it that I was thinking about? I think it will have the machines we build and maintain here.
Damn it. Alright. We'll say nothing and see if that helps his train of thought. Actually, it's not. Go there. Let's go here. Unless that is the same place. It could be the same place. It is the same place. Okay.
Efficient, successful. The clerics...
Adjustable wrench, and I'm still missing a few screws, of course. But what was the last thing? Not the orbital reset brake. At any rate, I have that. Pin 3 bracket arm. I know I forgot one of those last time. Could it be that again? Think. Well, I've not seen it anywhere. But what if it's something else?
Do you want my help?
Quiet.
Okay, so.
Damn it! The machines, but do I get the resources I need to do the job properly? Do I, hell?
What's got you so stressed?
We used to work. We used to make things and think of the future. But now everything we do is for combat. I didn't become a mechanic for that, but I suppose we all have to do our duty if this war is to be won.
It sounds like you think your work is important.
Now you're sounding like a legate. This isn't ego. This isn't about me. This is about getting the equipment our forces need. You don't think that's important? We are the only ones who can really stop the Alps. That takes a toll. That means everything here has to go smoothly. That means I've got to get production running at full capacity. And it means I need someone to take care of some of the day-to-day things while I get all this working properly.
Alright, so he's a trainer.
Pay me, and I'll help
Deal. It's not like I have time to waste. I need you to get me a set of replacement parts. With all the mechanics we've lost recently, we are chronically undermanned here. So, this list has been sitting here waiting to be sorted. If you're available, I need you to get over to my supplier and get me those parts, okay?
No problem.
Thanks. I'll see you when you get back. Good luck. We need those parts.
Where can I find your supplier?
He's a trader. He sets up business near the gate during the late evening hours.
Oh, that's the guy who wanted the supplies that he lost. Alright. That's part of that quest.
A visitor? Whatever brings you to the Hort? Welcome. I
Welcome.
guess. Say, how well do you know the area outside the Hort? I guess you can take care of yourself if you've managed to make it here.
Welcome.
What's that to you?
Well, you see, if you can handle yourself, I could use your help.
What do you need help with?
A squad of combat mechs has gone haywire. They're refusing remote shutdown and are attacking anything that moves.
That's more
I
my
sent a
alley.
recovery party to attempt a reset, but they're late making their report. I've got to find out what happened to the recovery party and what's gone wrong with those mechs. There's another squad of mechs due off the assembly line, and I need to know what's gone wrong before they go haywire too. It's probably a faulty batch of AI chips. That's my guess. But I need someone to go out there and check the chipsets so I can check them.
So, you're some sort of mechanic?
Mechanic? I'm a legate, responsible for procuring materials, producing new mechs, and repairing our mech squadrons, among other duties. Sure, the other legates are out there using their skills and suggestions to take the fight forward, but we're here giving the Hort the mechs that keep us safe.
How can I be promoted to legate?
You'll have to prove yourself to the Judicators. You should start by talking to Judicator Reinhold up in the Citadel. You'll find him more approachable than Ulbricht.
Oh, I found Oldbrook to be a bit more personable.
Okay, I'll bring you the AI chips.
Good. I hope I'm right about this. And I hope it's just one batch that's affected. If this is a problem with the AI chip design, we'll have to track down all the AI chips of that design before more mechs go homicidal. Get me those AI chips and make it fast, will you? Fast like, I need those chips now.
Where can I find these mechs?
Well, they were supposed to be on a trial run out to the border with Tabar. But as far as I know, they only got a short distance from the Hort. Let me upload their location beacons to your adjutor. Now, I'm not promising their trackers are working. Not if everything else is malfunctioning.
And if these coordinates are wrong?
Well, the recovery team said they'd found the mechs out by the old world runway. So there's a good chance they're still there.
Runway?
An old airstrip where planes used to... That doesn't matter. It's a
Big concrete road.
Head out of the Hort and go west.
Concrete
You'll find
road.
Concrete runway to the west. Got it. Why don't you fix those mechs yourself?
Oh, no, I've had no field training. Assembly lines, manufacturing, and repair in a nice warm workshop. That's what I do.
Alright. We're getting through it. We just gotta collect all these things and then we can bam, 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 knock them out. That's a building to go into, which I will right now. Let's see what's in here. Maintenance.
Got it.
Hey, do you have my package?
What package?
What? Oh, excuse me. Just forget it.
Who are you waiting around here for?
For the package. Well, the guy with the package. That's why I asked for the package. And as you don't have the package, then we don't have anything to talk about.
What are you doing here?
I'm a chemist. I mix things to keep the mechs from seizing up. Just a simple chemist, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
And are you happy with that?
Yeah, I'm lucky, I guess. I'd rather do my work here than get sent to the front. I mean, this is where my skills are needed. It's better that I build machines to fight than I get myself killed. I'm lucky I learned to craft. Here, take this. You can start practicing.
Do you have anything to trade?
Trade? Do I look like a trader? No, I don't have anything to trade.
You don't have anything to trade?
Well, I might not be a trader, but I suppose I could... Oh.
Okay, so he's part of the chemist quest. Got it.
I think you can just leave it like that.
Well, the forces out there are always going to make it difficult.
They say the raptors are pretty fierce.
Nope, didn't make it. Is that too close?
Got it.
I mean, I got that time, and I basically was at the same point.
So, you're here to report for initiation.
Initiation?
Instruction. Education. A preparation for readiness. My name is Dietrich. And it is my job to ready all new initiates for the trial.
Okay, so this is going to be the guy I have to jump through the hoops.
Let's get one thing clear. All the free people need to be properly trained if we want to survive what's coming. Those Albs want to destroy us all. I won't accept a lack of discipline. I expect loyalty, hard work, application, and results.
Do you think I'd still be alive if I didn't know that already?
A lot of people say that. And yet, here are the factions, at war with each other, instead of clearing the wreckage of the old world to build the new.
So you don't want the war?
What sane person wants a war? But, as we've got one, so it's come down to who wins it. And I want our leaders to be the ones who rebuild this world. If you want to progress, then that's what I need to see. That's what Kalan expects. It is what you should demand of yourself.
What do you want me to do?
Someone has been undermining the training program we have here. Some of the initiates have been caught taking chems. I mean, it's a crazy thing to do, but some people do it to gain an edge, but end up becoming addicts. Look at the Alps. I need to find who is bringing this poison in and selling it.
Yeah, I already got that quest. Give me another one.
You don't have something to do with it, do you?
You suspect me because I'm new here.
I wanted to test your reaction. You'd be tied up and neck deep in jackal shit by now if I really thought you were behind it. Remember that, if you get tempted in the future. But whoever it is, I want these bastards dealt with. And if you found one set, can you find these assholes too? I want you to track them down wherever they are, in the Hort or beyond. Are you with me?
About the Why do you trust me with this?
You weren't here when all this started, so you can't be part of it. But this isn't just blind trust and hope. I'll be watching you and making sure you stick to the task.
I will find the criminals behind this.
Good. My information says that the ELEX is coming from somewhere to the south.
Probably.
There's a recon post there, in the ruins of an old fort. Start there, and turn everything upside down if you have to. If our people don't cooperate, show them this warrant. And tell them I want answers.
If the training's so strict, how come you're just sitting around?
I do so every day, and my tasks aren't easy. I take care of internal matters and coordinate training. And I get into the field when I can. You have to stay sharp to provide the best training, and to understand our enemy. If we are to work with the free people, if the clerics are to save the free people from the Alps, this is what we must do. That will be all. Dismissed.
All right. Apparently, that's that. Bertram. Bertram. That sounds familiar. Do we know Bertram? Did we run into a Bertram?
Got it.
I was like right next to him. I was able to steal. I don't know. It's weird. Sometimes pickpocket works. Sometimes
I
it
was
doesn't.
hoping I would find you here one day. I couldn't really talk to you in Goliath. Everything moved so quickly. Here, please take this as thanks.
Oh, we got him out of Goliath. That's right.
Were there any problems during your escape?
I'm still breathing, but only just. As you surely remember, Rika, the wife of the warlord, assigned me to a
That's
group that was
right.
transporting a seedling. I got a good way from the fort, traveling disguised as a cultivator.
So what happened?
Well, the armor is one thing, but eventually they asked me questions about my job. After all, those berserkers had nothing else but that damn vegetable.
And were you found out?
Yes, I could see their suspicions growing, so I used the next chance I got to get away. When we were ambushed by a mulch, I fled. Luckily, I ran straight into the hands of a cleric patrol. From then, it was child's play to get back to Hort from there.
That's all I need to know.
Right. Well, thank you for everything. I will never forget this.
The hell was that sound? Once again, the billowing, flowing robes.
If you're here to train with me, forget it. If I see you running around with a holstered weapon, you're going to get a very painful weapons safety lesson. You have to earn the right to train here, Initiate.
I know how to defend myself.
So you say. But I'll bet as soon as you see an Alb Raider flying over your head, you'll crawl into a hole like everyone else.
Will that be the Mark 7 or the 8 with the reswept intakes? Because hiding won't work for those things. You're best dodging the attack runs, then aiming for the lateral vents.
Are you trying to tell me you could evade their target tracking systems?
Better by running than hiding in a hole.
No, no way. You'll shove your face in the dirt as soon as one turns up. Maybe someday I'll pick your brains about what you know. Until then, keep training.
How is the fight going against the Alps?
Badly. We've just lost a lot of good men out there. We only have Judicator Ulbrich's war strategy to thank for the fact that Hort hasn't been overrun by our enemies.
How can I train here?
I only train acolytes and above. And even then, I choose who I train. You must want to commit. You must want to understand the art of combat, not just the brutality of it.
So, you're a combat instructor.
I am Paladin Hagen, and I teach more than combat.
Mm-hmm.
I teach the art of fighting.
Sure.
Body,
Art.
mind, and spirit combining into the finest fighting force.
Yeah.
Only the purest,
Art rhymes with
strongest,
fart.
and smartest can train with me.
And your name
You
Bart.
see,
It's not very
there's been
smart.
war on this planet ever
Let's
since
go
that damn comet
go
came
kart.
down, bringing ELEX with it.
Down at the
We're
mart.
the only ones who can end it.
You said you are a paladin?
Correct. Only a paladin is allowed to wear armor like mine. But we paladins aren't just warriors for Kalan with special abilities. But we're also researchers, searching for new uses for ELEX.
How can I become a paladin?
Oh, wait. You are being serious.
He said the meme.
Yes.
Well,
you're serious.
First you have to go to Judicator Reinhold and prove that you are worthy of joining the clerics. If Judicator Reinhold accepts that you have the right abilities, then you'll be permitted the honor of becoming an acolyte. That is the true beginning to your journey. Acolytes may become legates if they have enough training and they earn the honor. And it is only legates who have the right to be promoted to become a paladin. If you truly wish to succeed, you'll need to focus on achievement at every level. Without that, you will never advance.
How can I earn something for myself around here?
You take the next step of the journey and show your commitment. The Horde suffered an attack by mutants about a week ago. They came from the north or northeast.
Quest. Give me a quest.
Survivors returned that way. The men I sent after those survivors haven't returned. If you find out where the mutants are coming from, there will be a fair payment waiting here for you.
I'll kill those mutants.
I'll give you the coordinates I sent my men to. See if you can find out what is bringing those mutants so close to the Horde. Then kill them and return to me. You're dismissed.
What goods have you got?
Okay.
All right, folks. I think that's gonna call it for here. I think we've scoped out all the quest givers, at least inside
Some things are better off buried.
the Horde.
They say the raptors are pretty fierce.
I'm not sure. Might be what, this building. Let's see. There's what, 2 more buildings we'll peruse through. Because this leads back to the main entrance, right?
A place of contemplation and study. The knowledge of the old world has been gathered in this place.
There's 3 buildings. Alright, we'll scope out these 3 buildings first. That'll bring us back to the beginning of the area. We're just trying to gather as many quests as possible so then I can just start pumping them out. What's in here? Anyone? Anyone? No? Got the Roombas. Alright, so there's nothing in there. This wolf. No, that's a guy named Clerics. I know his name's not Clerics, but it's funnier that way. Before we start stealing everything out of here, let's try and do it without having to crouch. We gotta find a way to get Eli out and then murder him in the front gate. Hello? Anybody home? No? Alright, we'll end it by popping open this chest, and yeah. Sorry it's quiet, I just wanted them to do most of the talking.
No. Too easy.
Okay. That's all she wrote, folks. I'll be catching you all next time. Alright. We'll be knocking out these quests. To my subscribers, y'all stay awesome and have an amazing day. Drive by Rubberneck and Beers. See ya. Till then, everybody, you have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good night.